Some struggle to express themselves in English, but our common language is as old as humanity itself. There's a story and a journey I would like to share. It's not a straight path. It's more of a circle or a spiral so vast that at times its arc may appear to have a beginning and an end, but do not be fooled by this illusion. This journey is my return, a return to the ways of our ancestors, a return to a simpler life, perhaps to what came before our world was so heavily dictated by our modern conveniences, a return to listening deeply to Earth and what she has to say. For me, this journey is pivotal because we humans face an immediate peril, the degradation of the environment, which is foundational to our existence, and without which we have no mother to return to. This story is about us and Earth. The Earth gives us the opportunity to physically exist. Without her, we cannot live. We are of Earth. We shape her. She shapes us. We all too often seem to have forgotten this. I want us to remember where we come from. It has never been more important. Even though I was born in London, one of the largest cities in the world, I have spent most of my adult life living outside, striving for a connection to nature that few of us modern humans achieve. While I am subject to the whims of modernity and will sometimes pass some days or nights in the confines of four walls, hurtle through the sky in an airplane, or trundle across continents in trains, cars, and buses, I've built a life based on entirely different principles. Sometimes described as a primitivist, the last modern hunter-gatherer, or a woman outside of time, I have spent the last 20 years teaching groups of students how to live with the land in a respectful and conscientious manner. And I have also spent this time reducing my own impact and material needs. Even though I have yet to spend more than a month or two each year directly sustained by nature, this curiosity has driven me and given me a life purpose that is all part of my own return. Return is an invitation to this remembering, an exploration of what a closer relationship with the natural world can offer us, and a timely reminder, and even a warning, of what we stand to lose through our forgetting. I'd like to invite you on my journey, from my childhood in London and rural Sweden, to my teenage years in Amsterdam, from my Stone Age experiences with my students in the mountainous western United States, to my personal pilgrimages in the Himalaya, the Middle East, and Namibia. More than 30 years ago, I crawled out of a sweat lodge, escaping the moist, oppressive heat, and sank fully onto the damp ground. I'd grown up in London, spent my teens in punk bands and on its city streets, far from this untouched natural world. Covered in mud, my face streaked with sweat and tears, I whispered to Earth my promise. I will love you and cherish you. I will learn how to live and share what you teach me. This was the moment I discovered my life purpose, setting me on the path to who I am today. I was 24 years old, more than half my lifetime ago, and I'm still learning and still teaching. After that morning outside the sweat lodge, I dedicated myself to soaking up as much knowledge as possible about ancestral living skills. Soon I was teaching at various gatherings around the US and landed myself a summer guiding job at an outdoor survival school in the canyonlands of Utah. I realized that the hardcore survival approach was not what I wanted to do. Instead, I was interested in helping people discover how to thrive in the wilderness, not just survive it, and then head back to civilization for a hot shower and a cheeseburger. At the time, I didn't know if this was possible. I wondered if we modern people would even be able to stay alive on an all-wild food diet. I wasn't sure if we had lost the ability to live as hunter-gatherers. But I knew one thing. I was willing to die if I found out that my body and mind were no longer functional under such circumstances. A decade ago, I founded Living Wild, a small school in north-central Washington state. I was intrigued by the idea of learning to live as a hunter-gatherer, bringing people into a closer connection with nature in a way that couldn't be done in just a day or two.